It's Monday morning, around 9:30, maybe 9:45. About a week ago, I bought some fresh wheels, is what I'll call it. It's not a new vehicle. It's a 95 F-150 four-wheel drive XLT. Not a bad truck. Uh, Body-wise, it's in pretty good shape. Okay. Uh, Little beat up. The guy who, one of the previous owners, had used it for off-roading a lot. And I'm doing little repairs here and there, but when I bought it, I knew there was issues going on. But the price, I'd have been happier if I gotten it for $200 less, because that's about what I'm investing into it in parts. And it's all little stuff that if it had been properly maintained, I wouldn't have to worry about this. It'd still be in real good shape. But it's things like, trying to think, catalytic converter. Okay, guy that I bought it from, he stated up front in his ad, it will not pass smog. Okay, he already got it registered, paid the registration fees, but they won't give him the full registration until it passes smog. Well, now I own it, and that falls over onto me. I knew that, but I knew it was a catalytic converter, so I ordered a new catalytic converter off of eBay for $97, $98, and then that came in, I put it in and everything, and it cost me about $110 to get it done, said and done. That's including myself installing it, the few fittings I had to buy and stuff. So I came out way ahead. When I pulled the old catalytic converter off, I was actually kind of surprised at what I found. It wasn't an OE catalytic converter. It was, somebody had put that on there, but it had a 3-inch inlet and a 2¼ inch outlet. 2¼ inch is what comes with the exhaust on this truck stock. So it was kind of a funny thing. But anyway, what shocked me more was somebody in the past had knocked the core out of the catalytic converter. There were no insides left at all. Craziest thing is, the catalytic converter that came with that, or the exhaust that comes with this truck stock, is 2¼ inch, and on my van that I can't drive anymore, it's got that rod knocking sound, so I'm not trying to drive it, I'm trying to get rid of it. But anyway, they both have the same size exhaust. What a surprise. But anyway, I didn't put the muffler I'd gotten for the van on the van yet, so I'm thinking about putting it on this. I'm wondering if maybe the original muffler is kind of clogged, because it does seem a little, just slightly anemic on power. So anyway, but then I noticed that if I was going real slow and I hit the brakes, I could hear a thunk, and then when I let off, I would hear the thunk again. I'm like, okay, I've got some bad bushing somewhere. So I kind of expected that. I noticed that when I first test drove it. Okay. When I went through the exhaust, I figured out what was wrong, and I've already kind of started on the repair of it, but it's very extensive what I got to do. Let me get down here where I can show y'all. Let's see, I want to reverse this. Okay, now, let's see, where is it? Gotta find my way up under here. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's a radius control arm. I've already taken the nut off and the back side of everything, but basically that is kind of like how it would go. And then a washer and a nut. Well, my guess is it wasn't assembled right in the first place, because this side here was taking a bit of a beating. But now I've got the right parts, so I'm going to fix it. That cost me $10, so that wasn't too bad. But then I also discovered, and have to move stuff around a little bit, I think, to get you up there where you can see this. What you're going to see is going to kind of trip you out if you know anything about cars. Let me get the camera reversed again. Come on. Okay. This thing's playing with me. Anyway, watch when I move the drive shaft what happens. See if I can do it from here. There's play in that front universal joint. that means that's wore out. So, yeah, no fun. Get you back off that. Okay, I'm gonna leave you on there. Anyway, what I got, back up where you can see it maybe. Extended cab. And it's not in bad shape at all. The driver's seat's in pretty rough shape, but beyond that, it does pretty good. I'm gonna have fun with this truck because I've got a lot of things I'm doing. Now, I did do one thing already. I did that within days of having it. Is I decided I didn't like the stock stereo, so I got rid of that. But let me holler at this guy real quick and I'll come back to another live video. See you in a bit.